Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are going to be discussing some Sephora sale products. Today is a super gloomy day here in the greater Toronto area. Like, it is so dark in here, so I hope my lighting is okay. I didn't want to do anything that's too dependent on color, like I didn't want to do any swatching or duping videos just because it is so gloomy. So we're gonna do something a little more lighthearted and fun today. We're gonna be discussing some Sephora sale makeup. Some of it is actually stuff that I like. I usually roast sale makeup, but there's actually some things that I would consider purchasing if I had the money. I don't, so I won't be purchasing, but they're not bad deals, honestly. And yeah, I really love my eyeshadow today. Can we just give a quick moment for my eyeshadow? I'm gonna zoom you in because it needs a zoom in moment. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, look how reflective and gorgeous that is. My lid shade is Emboss by Dominique Cosmetics. It's like a coral, but it kind of shifts like greeny blue almost. And then I paired it with the Fine and Feathered palette by ColourPop. I just used this matte shade and then this on my inner corner, and that's it. It's such an easy look. I switched it up for lashes today. Normally I wear ColourPop lashes, but today I'm wearing House of Lashes Natalia Light style. Also very beautiful. I forgot why I stopped wearing House of Lashes. Actually, I do know why I stopped wearing House of Lashes. It's just because they're a little bit pricey. My old pairs were just getting kind of old and ratty and stuff, and I can't really afford to replace them. They're beautiful. I do recommend them if you can't afford them. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little shout out to my eyeshadow because I'm really feeling it right now. Also, today I am finally getting my nails done. Oh my goodness, it has been a long road. I am so excited because I've been really stressed lately. So I have been picking the skin off of my lips till I bleed, and it's very painful and I don't like doing it. I can't stop. Like, it's a mental illness, so I literally cannot stop doing it. So the only thing that physically stops me from doing it are nails. So I'm so excited to get my nails put back on. It's been a long time coming, and I'm excited to have my lips like back to a normal state. Anyway, I will stop rambling and let's get into the video. I'm going to scooch over so I can post my screenshots here. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. I feel like Sephora products don't really go on sale like that often. Like, they don't really add new things to their sale page too often. So there are a lot of things that I've discussed previously, so I kind of had a hard time finding like new stuff. But anyway, let's just get started. The first product I want to talk about is the Huda Beauty Obsessions Eyeshadow Palette. They have two of the colors on sale, the amethyst one and it looks like the coral one. I in particular would be very interested in the amethyst one. I have eyed that palette for what feels like years. It's down to $18 from $36, so I think that's half off. Mental math is not my strong suit. I'm just always really drawn to purple eyeshadow, and I think this is a really beautiful range of purples. I just really like it. I've eyed this for years. This would probably be the first product that I would pick up from the sale page if I was able to financially. I just really love it. I think it's so beautiful. The only thing is Huda Beauty's formula can be a little hit and miss. Like, there are some really nice shades and then others that are just complete duds. So I would definitely like to swatch it in person. Does anyone know if you can swatch things in person anymore still? I'm gonna assume no, but that is something that I really do miss. So yeah, that is definitely something that I would be interested in. I think that palette is so beautiful. If you like oranges and corals, maybe the other one would be more your vibe, but this one is definitely my vibe. I love it. Specifically, that center shade is speaking to me, and then the top right shade is also speaking to me. I really love both of those. The more I look at it, the more I like it and the more I want it. So let's move on, please. Next up, we have a product from KVD Beauty. Surprise, surprise. I feel like KVD is still trying to establish their footing again in the beauty community from their Kat Von D slip up. Not really slip up, scandal, I guess. It really affected their business, obviously, because they had to disassociate from her. So I feel like there are still quite a few products on the sale page from them, but this is actually one that I'd be interested in. It's the Everlasting Blush. This is the shade Poppy. It's a vibrant blood orange. I think this is the only shade that's on sale, but I really like an orange blush, especially lately. I think it's really beautiful for summer, and that is something that I definitely would be interested in trying. It's down to $18 from $35, so a little bit less than half off. Yeah, I think this would also be beautiful on deeper skin tones. I just think it looks like a really nice product, and I know that KVD has recently launched their Everlasting Blush formula in singles, like just the magnetic pans, so you can put them into magnetic palettes. Because I am a pro makeup artist, I really appreciate when products either pop out of their packaging or come with no packaging packaging at all, and I can pop it into my own palettes. So that is something that I would definitely be interested in, especially like the everlasting component. The Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes are what I hoped a long wearing blush would be, but they didn't really work for me. So this product is like what I was hoping those would be, if that makes sense. So I would be interested in picking one of these up just so I can test the formula. I always test things out on myself before I put them into my kit. I need to know how they work. I need to know how I can manipulate the product to work for different skin tones, skin types, see the longevity. I work with a lot of brides, that kind of stuff. So this is something I would consider picking up, even though it is like in the packaging, just to test out the formula so I could see like how it works. If you guys have any experience with the everlasting blushes, please leave a comment. Let me know how you like them, because I have been eyeing them, especially for my kit. Ooh, next up, this one is something that I do kind of want as well. This is a product by Farsali. First of all, Farsali is leaving Sephora. I believe it was the choice of the Farsali owner to leave third-party retailers, which I think was just Sephora. There might have been a couple small other ones. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're gonna be online only, and I'm pretty sure they're based in Toronto. Not that that matters, but like I like to support local. This is the Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. I think the reason that they're leaving Sephora is because Sephora does take a large percentage of product profits. So I'm not 100% sure, but I know it did have something to do with the pandemic. I think the pandemic must have affected their sales quite a bit. I mean, as it has across the board for a variety of industries, I'm sure this one is no exception. But this is the Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. Jackie Aina has talked about this. It's down to 21 from $29.50, not like the best deal. I think this is the mini one, 10 mils. That seems like it's mini, right? I know that Jackie Aina did talk about this and she said she really enjoyed it, and pretty much as soon as Jackie talks about something, I'll add it to the cart for sure. Especially like for foundation and base products, she just has such a flawless base down pat. It looks amazing every single time, regardless of if she's going full coverage, low coverage, satin finish, dewy finish, whatever. She knows how to manipulate products to make them work for her. And yeah, she says this one's really good, so I would definitely be interested in trying it. I wonder what the shipping is like on their regular site, because I still would be interested in trying this, even though it won't be available at Sephora, just because they are like closer to home and they are Canadian, so like you wouldn't have to pay for like import fees and stuff like that. Maybe I will try it in the future. Definitely not now. I can't justify it now, but I'm kind of talking myself into it, honestly. I don't even know what this is really supposed to do. I know it's supposed to be a primer. Is it supposed to be like a blurring primer? Because it's a liquid, so it wouldn't be like that super silicone-y kind of primer. I don't know. I think I'd be really interested in trying this product. It seems very interesting. Next up, Dominique Cosmetics. Is Dominique Cosmetics leaving Sephora? Because literally almost everything that she's ever launched has been on the Sephora sale page, and I don't really understand why. Is she doing a rebrand? Is she leaving Sephora? I don't really know. These are the Berries and Cream liquid lipsticks. They look nice. I don't think I would be interested in buying them personally. I don't really like the colors that are on sale. It's the shade Creamy Pink, and then there's a deep one. The Creamy Pink shade just looks like it's a little too pink for me. I have heard good things about her liquid lipstick formula though. I also have heard good things about the glosses, I think. I've heard really good things about her products in general, and I still haven't dipped my toes into the brand, and I would be interested in doing so. I'm just not really into liquid lipsticks personally. These are down from $24 to $12, so 50% off. Remember when Sephora used to do sales and it would be like literally $1 off, and you're like, it's not a sale. Aritzia does the same thing. They're the worst for that. I don't know where my voice is going today. I'm so sorry. It's like leaving my body randomly. But yeah, liquid lipsticks just aren't really my thing personally anymore. As you can see by what I'm wearing today, I'm much more into a glossier finish, something a little more sheer, a little more forgiving, especially when I don't have nails on and I do pick at my lips. I have a lot of lip texture, so matte liquid lipsticks just make it look like so bad. The liquid lipstick trend was not a good time for me. So yeah, I don't think I'll be purchasing these, but one thing I would be interested in purchasing from Dominique Cosmetics, if it's not being discontinued, is the Celestial Storm palette. The reason I say if it's not being discontinued is because I really like to create eyeshadow looks on Instagram and stuff like that, and I don't love creating with products that are discontinued. If I can help it, I just feel like what's the point if no one can get their hands on the product anymore? I just really like this color story. There's only about 4 neutral shades. The rest is pretty bright, and I'm really into bright colors lately. I really enjoy the color story. I love the purples, I love the blues, I love the oranges. That hot pink is pretty, and that like smoky purpley gray looks really gorgeous as well. Overall, I just think this is a really pretty palette. I think she has a good eye for different color stories that are really intriguing. Some might not always be my cup of tea, like the Rustic Glam wasn't my favorite, but I really do like this one. This one is down to $29 from $58. Yeah, I think that's 50% off. Again, mental math, not my thing. So yeah, I would be really interested in trying this palette. I've also heard really good things about her formula. Just all around, I've heard really great things about the brand, and yeah, I think this would be a great palette for me to kind of dip my toes into her eyeshadow formula because it's really beautiful and it kind of speaks to me. I really do enjoy it. So that is definitely something I would consider picking up. Ooh, next up, this isn't a great deal, but it's still on the sale page, so we'll talk about it. This is a product by Wander Beauty. It's the Lip Retreat Oil. It is down to $20 from $26. I've heard amazing things about this. I feel like Wander Beauty though is one of those brands that you like only get in BoxyCharms or like subscription box services. I don't really hear a ton of people like going out of their way to purchase a Wander Beauty product. Like they're just not really a super interesting brand, at least not to me. Maybe I'm just not their target demographic or something, but I don't really think a lot of their stuff is interesting. This, however, is interesting, but I don't know if I would go out and pay $20 for it. Like that's a lot of money. But I have heard really good things. It's just a lip oil, but I really enjoy hydrating lip products. It's kind of my jam, especially ones that I can just like throw in my purse. So I feel like this is a really nice lip treatment option that's still like hygienic enough. Like we don't have any of that Fenty Beauty gloss bomb clip issue going on where you have to dip your fingers into the product. This seems like it would be really good for on the go. I think it looks really nice and I have heard good things, so I would definitely be interested in trying it. I don't think I would pay $20 though. I still think that is a bit steep, especially for like something Wander Beauty. I don't know. They're not really a brand that interests me. If it was like Fenty, I would definitely pay $20. It's so interesting how we'd be willing to pay different price points based on different brands. I mean, I guess it's just kind of what speaks to you, right? I just find that interesting. Brands that I would be willing to pay more for one reason or another. But yeah, clearly this is doing well. It's sold out of the clear shade. That's probably the one that I would want to get. They also have a deep shade that's on sale, but maybe I would still consider that. It depends on how sheer it is, but yeah, I would definitely be interested in this product, just not for 20 bucks. But like, as I said, clearly it's doing well for them because the clear one's completely sold out despite being only $6 of a discount. So, ooh, next up is a product by Viseart. How do you say it? Is it Viseart? Viseart? I'm pretty sure it's Viseart, right? It's a eyeshadow palette. It is in the color story Bohème, and they're all satin bright shades. I've heard such good things about their eyeshadows. And I don't really want to try like one of their neutral palettes because I feel like that's a little bit boring. I have a bunch of neutral palettes, but maybe that's what I should be trying because if I do like their eyeshadow formula, it would probably go in my kit. I don't know, I'd be open to trying anything, but I really like this bright color story. I feel like it's super beautiful and I've been really into bright colors for myself personally as of late. So I would definitely be interested in testing out their formula, seeing if it's something that I enjoy and want to add to my kit. And I think this color story is really beautiful. I like that it's satin. I can appreciate a good reflective metallic eyeshadow, as you can see on my eyes today. Honestly, more days than not, it is my preference, but I can get down with a good satin finish, you know? They can make bright colors very wearable because having something super metallic on its own is a look in itself, and then adding a bright color on top of that, some people might not feel comfortable with that, me included some days. So I just feel like something like this would be really beautiful and make bright colors more approachable to wear on the eyes. This is down from $105, 50% off to $52. I get why it's on sale. It's probably not their best seller, and I know that especially for pro makeup artists, they usually purchase Viseart shadows for their kits, which is like more neutral based. So I get why it's on sale, but I don't think it's a bad product by any means. It's definitely something that I would still be interested in personally. Next up, this is an interesting one, and here is what we're gonna get into, what I mentioned before with the like literally $1 off. This is a product by Iconic London, and it is the Radiance Complexion Booster. It kind of seems like it's kind of a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, Auric Glow Lust kind of situation, but this is down from $52 to $50. You get a $2 discount. What a steal. Wow. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to the shade range. It looks pretty good, especially as a glowy, more sheer product. I think the shade range is pretty solid. I just really don't think that that's enough of a discount. They're probably just trying to, you know, get people to purchase it because it's not selling as well as they thought it would, so they can put it on the sale page by offering $2 off. That's just insane to me. That's so funny. I actually would be interested in trying this. I'm pretty sure Iconic London is cruelty free. Like, I'm fairly certain. And I really do enjoy my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, but Charlotte Tilbury's cruelty-free status has kind of been iffy at best as of late. Be definitely interested in trying something else. And I think $50 is cheaper than the Auric one. I'm not 100% sure, but the Glow Lust isn't really in stock right now anyway. So this is definitely something that I would consider picking up. It looks like a really nice product. I'm not sure how new it is, but I think the $50 from 52 is just absolutely hilarious and a little insulting, honestly. Like, you think people aren't gonna notice that it's only a $2 discount? Come on. Oh, here's another one from Iconic London. Iconic London are apparently like the worst offenders. It's their Illuminator liquid highlight. First of all, I used to see these all over Instagram. Like, people would actually put these all over their faces. Do you guys remember that? They would like drip the highlighter down their face and then they would look like an actual piece of tinfoil because they'd just be so metallic literally everywhere. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good time back in 2016. This is down from $53 to $52. You save a whole $1. It's a really good deal, guys. You guys should check it out. And they only have the deep shades online. I wonder if they are discontinuing this product or not selling it at Sephora anymore. I'm not really sure. I don't really have any interest in this product personally, just because it's not really something that I go for. I usually, okay, I was gonna say I go for a more natural highlight, but that does not look natural in the viewfinder, that's for sure. It does look pretty natural though, like in my mirror, because a lot of it is like a cream blush kind of glow. Not a ton of this glow is actually coming from like highlighter, and I really don't like the metallic look anymore if I can help it. I like something that's still there, but a little more subtle. Yeah, definitely a little more subtle. I don't want to look like the Tin Man, and I don't really like that whole like shining to the gods, blinding highlight. I don't really enjoy that anymore. So yes, I don't think I would pick up this product just for that reason alone. Another reason is that only the deep shades are on sale, so I wouldn't even really be able to get much use out of the product. I don't know how I would use a product that is so shimmery and reflective in that shade on myself, if that makes sense. Like, maybe as like tanning drop to mix in with foundation, but even then I think it's just too metallic and reflective to really be flattering in that way anyway. So yeah, I don't think I would get literally any use out of a product like this, so I'm definitely not interested. But maybe if you are a woman of color that really likes blinding highlight, this might be for you, even though it's not a good deal whatsoever. Honestly, you could probably get more money off if you went to the Iconic London website and signed up for emails. Like, don't fall for this BS. $52 from $53? What a scam. Ooh, also, I mentioned this in my last video. It's just an honorable mention. I'm gonna give this an honorable mention with every sale video that this product is still online. It's the KVD Beauty Metal Crush Extreme Highlighters. They're still there. They're still kicking. No one's buying them. It's half off and no one wants them. The yellowy gold and the pink are still on sale. I don't know, do with that what you will, but I don't think anyone really wants them at this point. You should just like take your L and just go, you know? I feel like it's not a good look to have that product on the sale page for like so long, you know? Like, they gotta be expired by now. They've been on the sale page for literally ever. Like, it's gotta be years at this point. So yeah, will not be purchasing because it's just too long at this point. Plus, like, I'm never gonna wear a yellow or pink highlighter, but I just wanted to give these an honorable mention because they're still there. They're still kicking. I'm gonna mention these every time I do a sale video until they're gone. Ooh, next up, this is one that I was kind of interested in. This is a product by Beauty Blender. I really like Beauty Blender products as a whole. You guys know that I am obsessed with their foundation. Wearing it today. Skin's looking good. It's my go-to. I'm actually starting to run out. Like, the pump is actually starting to not dispense product very well, so I'm gonna have to crack that bad boy open and try and get more product out because that packaging is just terrible, but the product, so good. Anyway, this is the Insta Clean Sponge and Brush Cleansing Spray. I don't know what this is supposed to do, but I enjoy it. That didn't make any sense. I really like trying out brush cleansers is what I was like intending on saying. Debbie hair in my lip. Debbie hairs literally get everywhere. It's crazy. I wonder how many Debbie hairs I eat on a daily basis. It's a question I ponder daily. The Beauty Blender Insta Clean Sponge and Brush Cleansing Spray. About that. As a makeup artist, I clean my brushes every single time I do somebody's makeup. Hygiene as a makeup artist is really important for me. It just takes one person to get contact dermatitis or pink eye or something from your unhygienic practices and it's over for you, you know? I am definitely like kind of annoying about hygiene. I don't even know what this is really supposed to do, but I clean my brushes a ton. I clean them between clients. So I am always cleaning brushes during my busy season. My personal ones are a different story because I'm lazy, because I'm so busy like cleaning my client ones. So they're kind of the priority. I don't care about it like very much for myself, but when you're putting paying clients' health and safety at risk, that's when it becomes an issue for me personally. So I'm constantly cleaning my kit and my kit brushes. So I'd be very interested in seeing what this does. Like, is it just like kind of like a Cinema Secrets kind of switching colors kind of thing, or is it like a deep clean kind of product? Actually, you know, I'm thinking that since it's Insta Clean, yeah, waterless sponge and brush cleansing spray, I think it would be more like a Cinema Secrets thing where you're just, you know, wiping the brush off and cleaning it with a little bit of the spray. It's not an effective way to clean between clients, but if you just need to, you know, get off some eyeshadow or something and use that brush on the same person, something like this can really come in handy. So I would definitely be interested in checking that out for my kit, especially because it is such a good deal. My only concern is that it only has 3 out of 5 stars, so I would definitely look into reading the reviews before I made that purchase. Next up, this is another Dominique Cosmetics product. This is why I'm wondering like what's going on there, because there's literally every single product is going on sale at 50% off. So this is the Dominique Cosmetics Hydrating Complexion Primer. It's Dominique Cosmetics and JD Wady 180. I don't really follow Jade. I kind of heard some things that she wasn't a nice person, so I just kind of stopped following her after that. This is down to $19 from $38. I just really like hydrating primers, especially with matte foundations. They're kind of like my go-to. The thing is, this is not a product that I need right now. I'm currently using products like the Coconut Face Milk by Fourth Ray Beauty. I have so many of these that I need to go through, so this is kind of what I've been using as of late. Not like the most hydrating product, but it does the trick, you know what I mean? So this is definitely not something that I really need as of right now, but in the future I would be interested in this if it was still on sale. I can't see it lasting that long. Like, I don't think we're going to see a KVD Metal Crush highlighter situation where it's on the site for years, but if I run out of the face milks and it's still on the website, I would be interested in trying it. I really like hydrating primers. And I think Jade does more like skincare based stuff, so I feel like this product would be pretty good, honestly. Oh, maybe it's on sale because it's limited edition. That could be it. And it has good reviews, so yeah, I would definitely be interested in trying it if I was in need of a primer right now, but I am not. Ooh, speaking of primers, another primer. I don't know why I picked so many primers to talk about. This is another product by Beauty Blender. I just really like Beauty Blender products. I feel like they're super underrated. A lot of people say they don't get excited by their products. I personally do. Maybe that's just because the foundation is literally my holy grail. This product is the Opal Essence Serum Primer. It is down from $42 to $31, so like not the best deal, but definitely not bad. I think this is supposed to be like kind of like a glass skin kind of primer vibe. I really like that it says Opal in it. I know that's like such a marketing thing, like they got me with that, but I don't know, opals are just so beautiful. I want my skin to look like one, you know? And I've never tried the Beauty Blender primers, but I would imagine that they would go well with the foundation, and because I love the foundation so much, I feel like I should give the primers a try. Oh, next up is a product from Artist Couture. This is the Diamond Lights Finisher. This is in the shade Nebula. It's a purple and blue duochrome reflect shade. I think this looks super beautiful. The color itself isn't very unique, like the purple and blue duochrome, like brown blue pigment kind of vibe. So that's not super unique, but Artist Couture loose products just look so stunning. And you know, as we discussed earlier, I really enjoy sparkly eyeshadow, so I feel like this would be right up my alley. The only thing is it's loose, and I don't love using loose products. I find that I don't mind the theory of them, but when it comes into practice, I just much prefer something pressed. Loose pigments are just so messy and annoying that I can't be bothered, honestly. Like any of them that I have, they just kind of sit in my drawer and they don't really get much use, honestly. So yeah, I would definitely be interested in this in theory, but in practice, I don't know how well that would go over, honestly. And I think that's it that I wanted to talk about. Let me just double check the sale page to make sure that I didn't miss anything. I just feel like products are not getting moved out of the sale page very quickly, so I've already talked about a lot of these. Yeah, there's a lot of Marc Jacobs that's getting removed. The Beauty Blender foundation is still on sale if you guys are interested. I love, love, love that foundation. Does anyone know why Marc Jacobs is like still on sale? Like, does anyone know what's happening with that? They said they're not going out of business, but like, is it a rebrand? Are they leaving Sephora? Did we ever establish that? I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. I don't think it was like a super big thing if they did clarify what's going on with that. Yeah, just a lot of Dominique Cosmetics, a lot of Farsali, a lot of Sephora collection, a lot of KVD, and a lot of Marc Jacobs. Yeah, it just seems like it's kind of the same brands over and over again, honestly. Yeah, nothing that I'm super interested in or I think is worthy talking about. So I guess that is it for me today. This video seems kind of short. I say that all the time though, and they're usually not very short. So it just feels like it today, I guess. So yeah, that is everything from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!